Alright.
Asks if you're tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Mooma knows you are here. I think she does, despite your heart growing dark. There's nothing as powerful as a Mooma's love. He understands why you came all... The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here, fueling its source of life. Magic? He claims it's just the force of life, the existence of energy, powering and connecting all things living, like the Nono. The Nono prefer to hide in glitter grass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it. See if you can make one come out of hiding.
What?
You found one. You should be proud. They don't come out for everyone. The Nonos... The small tree you saw up there where you met will eventually grow into a tree of life and start giving back to nature. It'll be the heart of the land. You need to support the tree for a long time to come. The only way it'll grow tall is with the burst of ki released from the Nono as they become one with the tree. You'll need a net to catch the Nono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. The Nono are sensitive beings, an embodiment of ki, the primal energy.
Okay.
You handle that net like you've never done anything else. He's impressed. One day, he hopes the tree will have grown tall enough to sustain the world. But today, your focus is getting this one to become one with the tree.
Okay.
Now that you've seen Nono's connection with the tree with your own eyes, you have no reason to doubt. From this day on, he'll make nurturing the Pensai into a tree of life, a life goal, not only for our village's sake, but for all of us.
Sounds like an Elton John song for a Disney movie, a Disney animated movie.
The land
The
won't
tree of life.
not before your Mooma comes looking for you. You did good here today. No, she's got lots on her mind and needs rest after the raid last night on the Lupin camp with her disciples. Wonders if they let the Predator
Lupins?
family live or not. He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone. It's part of a trail you can follow.
Oh.
He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the tree of life, but now he's afraid it might be in vain. The tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after that that the World Eaters arrived. The genetic evolution that occurred after the apocalypse that Toxanol Corporation inflicted on the land set the World Eaters' DNA into overdrive. His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route. Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Nocco has tamed the Midget and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route.
Alright.
Finally, Goop is almost done with the Goo Glide.
1 point to
able to
Porkypuff.
ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porkypuff at the end of the route to the southeast. Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters. There's one at the end of each route. The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. His friends aren't strong enough to end this on their own. He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree isn't saved. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
Uh-huh. Think that I need to turn the brightness up a little bit.
You're getting the hang of it. Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb. Know that the Tree of Life is dying.
No! Not the Tree of Life!
It can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters.
Oh, all that was... I've been playing for like a half an hour. Truffio!
A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged.
Okay.
Let's see.
It's a really lovely game. I've been very impressed with the visuals so far.
That must be the World Eater that chewed off Out of Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down.
It's interesting, you get this gun, that you get to aim it, but it seems pretty broad in terms of what it's shooting at.
Look, a survivor.
It reminds me of
Glad to
Halo.
see someone made it out alive. He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the World Eaters to other enclaves.
But unlike
Never
Halo,
expected one
it
to
seems
come
like this
all the
gun
way
can
here.
actually kill. Oh.
He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives the attack. He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart.
Sure, keep believing that. Sai shrines? Okay.
Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not by your intentions. He's grateful for that. You still seem to have a spark of light in you.
That's a spark of light in you!
What's there to like about light? It hurts to look at.
Not as much as it
So when I
hurts to look at
started,
you.
I had to choose the dark path or the light
And
path.
you're always trying
And I
to
chose
pretend
the dark.
it's not.
Because I'm evil. But now I just went to the light. Aura score? Okay. Whoop.
There's Out of Date again. He must have missed something important.
Yeah, move for boom.
Out of Date says you will make a better stand against the World Eaters with the support of a tribe, and there are two nearby.
Yeah, move for boom.
The Myriad tribe is likely to be a good match as they act on the understanding of the greater good and have a code of honor.
Yeah, move for boom.
Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same.
Somebody say Destiny? Wanna do the raid, bro?
The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction, to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore a bad thing. Fate will find a way.
It won't go to boom.
Out of Date says someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jagni's or Myriad's side.
Which one of the
He
Sith?
believes the tribe Sifus, Myriad especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play your part. Out of Date will be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need to do.
Okay. Mutations menu, bio points, psi points. Whoop. Blaze? Oh, I like that one. I think the only thing about this so far is it's a lot. Mind ability. Okay. Whoop. Ah, shit. Okay. And then I have 3. Vile bile or moth mouth. We'll do that one. I mean, there's a lot of stuff in this game. Okay. I don't know what this one is. Don't worry about it. Okay.
Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be?
What? That one's 540. That one's this one.
It's a bridge. Just get over it.
Huh? Wow.
They've destroyed this area, muddied up what used to be muck, as if it wasn't bad enough before the trial war
Whoops.
began.
Ring scrap? Okay.
That's the Jagni tribe's fort. Their friendship can be a blessing or a curse. It's up to you. You're either a part of their solution to the tribe war, or part of the problem.
Oh no, I'm always part of the problem.
Let's see. Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war.
Oh yeah, there's a time trial for this right now, I guess.
Figures the
Or if you have
Sifu
PS
would be
Plus.
interested in seeing you.
Zata is the moto tloho. Kariesne zdatze. Paro, ya put.
The Jagni tribe wants to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. They want to vanquish the tribes, as the only way they can guarantee peace is through supremacy.
One small thing I like is that the dialogue, you can choose to have it auto forward without having to hit a button every time.
Cleanse the world and start anew. He welcomes you to the Jagni fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. The news of a cold-blooded Ronin crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 preceded you. He's referring to your rampage through Bunker 101. It seems you don't mind a bit of blood on your hands. That's something you have in common. There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted. Sometimes
No, it's
one
just
memory
gas.
can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples. Based on unarmed combat and the 6 weapons, the boomerang, the shuriken, the bow, the staff, the nunchuk, and the hook and chain. Jackney
course.
doesn't want a new unity between the tribes. Their goal is to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. Says there is some darkness in the best of us, even you, and suggests you embrace that side of you and help them vanquish the tribes and let the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life. He wasn't sure you'd do that, but it seems your mind took control of that big heart of yours. That's a sign of strength. The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you can vanquish the other tribes. The one he wants to deal with first is the Myriad tribe.
I thought I chose to go to the Myriad tribe. Huh.
Their kin must put an end to the war before war puts an end to them. It'll cost bruises and broken bone, but they refuse to be the victim here. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of. He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen. Even if you see the world differently, you must hit them as soon and as hard as you can. The outcome of this war is up to you. Tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you. Claim the rival outposts and earn the right to wield the tribe weapon. Once you've conquered the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu for control of their territory, tribe weapon, and kin. Seeing you brings back
This
his
has
memories
hints of
the old village.
Horizon Zero
He
Dawn.
remembers your kind and unselfish soul, and can
Which is
sense
fine.
you still have it in you, the will to do good. Anyway, you'll pass your old village on your way to the first rival outpost, but we've got no time to be sentimental. War doesn't wait.
Uh-huh. What the hell? Okay. Oh. Oh.
Someday the tree will pass, but you don't need to hasten that. Seems surprised you have to go. Heard the Jackney tribe are happy to be your pals, but chirps that you need to pick a flight path. Understands you have things to do. Peddler is eager for you to have a look at the wares. Hopes your custom is worthwhile. Would be disappointing if you walked away empty-handed.
Yeah? Oh, okay. Oh.
Says it's good to see you about during the day. Maybe says goodbye to you. The vendor says you can browse his goods anytime during opening hours. Thinks you should practice patience if you want to make a good deal here.
I have 0, so...
The gatekeeper welcomes you back to the fort. Wishes you goodbye.
That's the one I was already in. Damn it. Uh-oh.
Beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution. The wonky ones especially. Fall unfurled.
Oh, shit! Damn.
Whoosh! All fire. Time is lost on this place, but it evokes a tingling sensation. There's something special
Yeah.
about it, drawing
Giggity.
you closer. Let's see.
Oh, it's got fast travel. Oh, okay.
As time passes, memories fade, and sometimes feelings change. It's not about who you were, it's about who you'll become. This story is far from over. Echoes of a long-lost past, like whispers in the wind.
The
Here's someone who takes each day as it comes. He wonders where you've been. He hopes you've been out at the lake, practicing your swimming technique. Goop says some choose to be lonely because no one understands what they're going through. If that's you, he'll try to help you if you let him. He thinks you should really know how to swim by now. Why not? There's no better time to do what needs to be done than right now.
Here's me teaching you how to swim. This is a really good-looking game. Uh-oh. Oh. Swim back to Goop. Okay. I didn't see that before.
He says that wasn't too bad, was it? At least you learned that you'll drown if you don't swim. But you need practice. Lots of practice. Judging by your Mooma's look, it seems you forgot something. You promised you'd train with her before the sun goes down. It's time to go. You know you can't make up for lost time. You should know, practice makes perfect. She'll see you at the village square. She says that's good. With a passion for learning, you'll never cease to grow. Here's another familiar face with lots on his mind. He was hoping you could help him pick up some scrap for a thingamajig he's working on.
Damn it.
He's happy to hear that from someone that's a part of the coming generation. You owe it to yourself to protect the environment. You should look for things that are recyclable. It shouldn't take you too long to find some. He wonders what usefulness you found. Sometimes he's an expert, but sometimes he just does what's right. He can work wonders with almost anything and asks if you know how to upcycle. He says only a few are willing to do the little things, but if you make enough of them, they can have a big impact too. He'd love to teach you to upcycle, and the scrap you found would be a good start.
Oh boy. Select the base. Okay. Select the handles. Okay. Oh.
You did well, but he can't help but wonder why you decided to craft a weapon. He believes being considerate will help you feel at peace with yourself.
Uh-huh.
He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It seems you have a talent for this. It looks like she's starting to lose her patience. You know she doesn't like waiting for you. She wants to see you on the village square right away. Then you've got a good excuse. You share a responsibility to prevent hardship on nature and the environment. It's your future.
Sure.
She wants you to grow up and start thinking for yourself. That's all she's ever asked of you, that you'll try and give it your best. You can't do more than that. You've always followed your own path, but this time she needs you to follow her. They look determined.
Uh-oh. Bullies.
He asks you to stop right there and wonders where you think you're going. He's not scared of anything, least of all you. There's no way they'll let you pass.
You should be.
He wants to know who you think you are. They push each other to become better, and sometimes someone gets pushed down along the way. She asks if you're hurt. What happened? She's there for all disciples. That's her commitment as Sifu. And when she needs them, they're there for her and each other. The most important thing is that you're okay. It's time to focus on your training now. Here's someone close to heart, doing what he does best.
Looks like a hippie.
He asks if you could help him too before you leave for training. He'll talk to her, sure, but you know she wants you to accept responsibility for your own actions and future. He suggests you get going and find him gadgets and ideas for how you can upcycle some old fabrics.
This game was going at a pretty good pace for a while, but now it's, I don't know, just slowed down too much for me. To backtrack to all this stuff.
He's curious to see what you found. He says whatever it is, it shouldn't be left forgotten at the bottom of a pile of recyclables. He says it's about time you learned how, and offers to teach you, starting with the scrap you found.
Okay.
The style might be too edgy for his taste, but it looks sharp on you. You should take it with you, wear it to practice. He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It seems you have a talent for this. Your Muma says it's about time you got here.
Can't see.
Hopes you're as ready as you claim to be.
That it?
She says she is eager to get started. You don't have much time left before the sun goes down.
Meh. 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 My dog's looking at me funny. What you doing, bud? Huh?
Amun.
Your Muma says you did well today. She's so proud of you.
Masamal.
That's all she's ever asked of you.
Kanyala no Toro.
Been working on a present for you, with the help of Gizmo and Wiz.
Gendrana Mala.
You should go
Who wants
see
the
him and
nickname
find out what
Wiz?
it is. You've deserved it.
Ah. Well,
Catchy.
Ganoruta.
Your Muma says she's never seen an apparatus as green as this little thing. It's wonderful.
Katya Dopoluta.
A piece of Scraptronics like this has built-in old-world tech that makes it a potent communication device.
Inyada Aldud.
It's called an automaton, and it's hardwired to your DNA. It'll follow wherever you go and see whatever you see.
Kudutuku.
Says it's not a record keeper, more like a companion.
Katya Dopoluta.
Your
My
Muma
buddy.
says you look tired.
My buddy.
No wonder. It's been a long day.
Urasa Blut.
Says a good rest makes you ready for tomorrow. Rest, and you'll find strength for tomorrow.
Tell me a story.
Nothing could stop Lupa Lupin from setting the world on fire.
Well, that's not very nice.
Your Muma urges you to blaze a trail. A burnt kidling will learn to dread fire.
Ah!
Give it a last burst and you'll make it. Your Muma says this is it. The time has come. She must fight Lupa Lupin. This time there's no escape. She can hear him coming.
Dua Lipa?
Whatever happens, you need to know she
bud.
loves you. And everything she's done has been to protect you, your Popsy, and those she was chosen to lead. Here it comes. The past coming to haunt the present.
Oh. Oh, I don't have a health thing right now.
You must
What the
go
fuck?
through fire and water to make it out of here. Your Muma says you can make it if you believe in it. Where she goes, you go. Blood is thicker than water. You're in deep surf. Don't make waves. The surf goes where it wants to go. It'll take you to the shore as long as you go with the flow.
Uh-oh. Just like that, she's dead? She's the Sifu!
Death is not to be feared by one who has lived life with a pure heart. A part of her will live on in you. The creature is hungry for more. Nothing is going to stand in its way now. If a sacrifice is made for someone else, it's not lost, but passed on to the next. Life must go on. Real sacrifice comes from love and necessity when all other options are exhausted. The ultimate test of
It's like me trying to
is the
run.
willingness to give up anything to save what you truly care about. What you do for yourself dies with you. What you do for your kin remains
Okay, bud.
and
Yeah.
makes you immortal in their memory.
It's too early to go out. Well, actually, it's about time to go out. I didn't see what time it was.
As the moment fades and is lost, the only thing that remains is loneliness. It doesn't mean you'll forget your past. It simply means you need to move on.
That's nice. Which means I probably have to craft something. Okay. Well, this is what was confusing me to before. Do I have... Huh. Okay. That's just new stuff I picked up. I'm a little confused by the menu system and everything, but I'll learn it in time.
The tribe's caught a fluffy hulk. Better watch out, it's no pet. They couldn't keep it down. Fluff hulk's on the loose.
Well, Jesus Christ. Trying to roll out of the way.
Itchy trigger. Nice shot.
Wow, it just keeps coming for me.
You've had better days.
I'm dead. Okay, well, I'm gonna stop here because I gotta get lunch. That's pretty good. It's a lot to learn. It's a complex system, but yeah, pretty good. All right, take it easy, y'all.